Now this video is going to be on palpation and just to identify a couple things on yourself on the anterior and lateral ankle. It's a very common spot for strains or sprains with turned ankles and even non-turned ankles, just non-trauma at all. And it's something that I found, at least when people come in the office, they have no idea of the possibility of things they can have in here. And the ankle is a very complex region. I'm going to keep this very bare bones and mainly stick to palpation types of techniques. And I do apologize to any healthcare providers out there because this is going to be in very layman's terms and I'm going to miss a lot of stuff, which I really do want to say, but I'm not going to. So, first thing and foremost is the most commonly strained or sprained ligament of the ankle is going to be the ATFL, or the anterior tibiofibular ligament. And so here is a bony area you can palpate very easily. This is called the lateral malleolus. And you go here and you basically just come this way and you sink into a gully. And this gully here is, I would just use a broad contact mainly because I don't want you to miss it. And if you feel like it's just tender and boggy and swollen right here on either section of this area, then there's a possibility that you strained you sprained the ligament. Sorry, I always get the two terms mixed up. But either way, you possibility of a tear in the area. Things you will not want to do if you do that is definitely don't want to turn it because that'll probably hurt a lot more because you'll be gapping the tear. However, the thing that I commonly see after, if you don't have this here and it's not tender and doesn't hurt to turn it, then if there's still swelling in the area, a lot of people think, well, I got an x-ray and I didn't see anything, or they said the ligament wasn't torn and so on, but there's a lot of swelling in here. The next spot you should palpate is if you form a crease in the ankle here and just jump into this gully from the top part here. We're into what we call the Mortise Joint, and there's the talar dome, or a bone, or the talus is the, I just suggest looking that up actually. The talus is one of the bones of the ankle here. So you're going to slip into here, and this is a really easy area to palpate into that space, and there's a fat pad on the front. If you have tenderness and swelling into this area, there's a very strong possibility you had something called a talar dome lesion or a little fracture on the inside part of that. They're not always caught on x-rays is the reason why I bring this up. And just the pure, just learning this part and this part from this video, if you only learn those two things from the lateral and front part of the ankle, I think you've saved yourself a lot of hassle. So the only way to really tell with this is you can find it on a musculoskeletal ultrasound as well as an MRI. We'll both find aspects of it. So these are the two things you need to rule out first, and those are the things as healthcare providers we really want to know first. Next thing you'd look at is on the outer part of this bone, there are two tendons which comes this way, and they go down into here, and also one of them goes down underneath the foot. They're called the peroneal muscles and then turn into tendons. These tendons can be strained as they're elongated with turns in this manner as well, and it's not uncommon to have, if you have a tear of this, you're going to have a tear or strain of this as well. So the things to keep in mind are going to be the three top of the ankle is go down, find the outer part of the lateral malleolus or the fibula right here. You drop down, is there tenderness here? No. Okay, you'll probably have to check this area from the top. Is there tenderness here where it stops? Well, no. Then you're looking at not a tear of the ATFL and probably not a talar dome lesion, and possibility that it's just a strain of the peroneal tendons right here. Obviously there's a lot of other things it could be. These are the top three that I've seen in lateral ankles, so use this information, go to your healthcare provider, tell you've seen a video such as this, and you've felt these, and just tell them what you subjectively feel. Don't tell them it is or it isn't that, because they're still going to check you. So just tell them what you feel. It'll help them get a better treatment plan for you and get your ankle better faster.